What's up, everybody? Let me try to dim this light because I think it's a little bit not dim it, but turn this other light on. So sorry, you see my yeah. Hmm, that's weird. No, it's plugged in. Just the switch was just like all the way down there. There we go. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late. I always say this is gonna be a short show, but magically it ended up being an hour. So I'm gonna really hopefully mean it this time. There's gonna be a short show like last week because like last week it wasn't much to talk about, but at least this week there's. Oh, I ain't tried to. No. How about no? But anyways, there's a lot of changes that's going on with Money in the Bank this Sunday with like certain matches changed within like the last 3 days, and stuff they added that was supposed to happen like the Raw Tag Team Title match was supposed to happen next week, but they moved it to the Money in the Bank pay per view. So they got like some matches in there. I think it was like a total of five. The SmackDown Women's Championship match been moved to this Friday, and Bayley was supposed to be like in that match, but unfortunately she got injured. It was an injury during training, and I know sometimes like injuries like that does happen. So it's like it's not like you can blame anybody or anything like that. So and plus you shouldn't. Accidents happen. It's just like when some people wrestle and when they like do like a slip up, it happens sometimes. I mean, not all the time because I know they was trained to like try to do the move perfectly, but sometimes accidents happen. That's just the way it is. So Bailey's gonna be out for 9 months, and I think it's something with her. Yeah. Right. Right. Mhm. Right. So they giving her. They saying it probably be a limit of maybe the lowest is 9 months, then the highest maybe just like a year. Just depends how therapy and stuff. But with like stuff that's going on with athletes and things like that. Like look at Giannis. It was like a hyperextended knee, and although they treated and like it wasn't like serious or anything like that, but ever since he returned to play in the NBA Finals, they have been like treating it every time he sit down and right. Hmm. Right. He probably would sat out, but it's like could be like a once opportunity for like Giannis just to play in the finals. So take the opportunity as much as he can, and he's doing fine. So they just keep on treating it until the finals is over. Wherever they win or lose, like it was just a good opportunity to see them, in the NBA finals and for them to play, the NBA finals here, which is kind of like, because normally you have like all like television station, like you still have some people from ESPN here, but normally you have like people from like Fox Sports and like doing their like shows here for the NBA finals and stuff. But I guess they didn't do it this year, and they didn't do it in Phoenix either because of I'm guessing maybe because of COVID. That's just my guess. But anyway, back to Bailey's injury. So 9 months to a year, we'll probably just do is, oh god, we'll just expect her to be back. Exactly. And I know like it's kind of killing her because starting this Friday we was like having fans come back to for like WWE and people doing, oh sorry, and like WWE back to doing shows and oh excuse me. Well, we already got like AEW going back to touring, but it's just like it's good to be back. Like going to like shows and stuff. Some indie shows like they actually had like shows been going on during the pandemic. They just limited like people and stuff like to show up and like for here in Milwaukee like around last month like we went up to 100% capacity in the Pfizer Forum and at the American Family Field. So that's pretty good for them to do that and like you get like more people like going back to stuff and it's good. But it just sucks that you didn't see Fox Sports like down here because normally they'll do their undisputed like somewhere like in the area, but ESPN did their like they did their segment. They did the game three and stuff. Like the announcers was there like at like upstairs, not like next kind of like next door to the at the Gather. They did that. That was next to that's between Good City Brewing and the Mecca. So like it's good like seeing some famous faces like down here for the NBA finals. But it'd be good like to see like the wrestlers come back too. So because they're gonna be here at the end of this month for a super show in Milwaukee. AEW will be back here in August, which is next month. I think it's the 25th. I don't know if they're gonna do Rampage like 2 days later here because it seems like from where how's it going that because Rampage is gonna start next month, so they're already doing like Rampage. I mean, doing the AEW Dynamite show on a Wednesday at one building, then same building 2 days later, and that's what it seems like. That's where it's going. But the AEW show in August, I might get my tickets like just like a couple of weeks before that because I'm not gonna try to rush to get my ticket because this is actually first time like coming to Milwaukee. I know they did like a few like places somewhere else, but they just never been here yet. So it'd be interesting experience and plus like to be on live TV. So it's pretty good. But I'm gonna look up some. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, okay, I can see it. But Mr. Wonderful call Paul Orndorff. He passed today, age of 71. Um, so He wrestled in the 80s and 90s. I think he was wrestling like in the mid to late 70s too. I'm not sure. So don't know much about it, but just hearing stuff on like, wrestling career and all that stuff. I thought I was gonna be able to see it last night. I could have got on Fight TV because like they had it for like $9.99, and no, it was a different place. I'm sorry, that had it for $9.99. So just wasn't thinking and forgot about it because the NBA Finals was on Game Three, and just forgot about it. And normally a place that I would normally will watch it on, they didn't show it. So let's just talk about the reason. So like half of the people in Ring of Honor, I do not even know. So bear with me here. And at in Best of the World, it was at Baltimore, Maryland, at the Chesapeake Employees Insurance Arena. Um, let's see. Ray Hour. Um, oh, they mentioned a match for August 21st. Um, let's see. Of course, they showed the new look of the ROH Women's Title, which normally you'll see the because Ring of Honor used to have the Women of Honor title for the women. So I guess they decided, just to change it up, and it kind of looked the same as the current Ring of Honor title, which the title is they make it a little bit girly, but thought it'd be at least like a little bit different. But that's just me. The Bouncers versus PCO and Dan Hot which he's gonna be on that Zero Pro Wrestling show on Sunday, August 1st, down here in Milwaukee. See, the Hot won by pinfall. Briscoe versus PJ Blake 3 won by submission. The six-man tag team championship match was going on. Shane Taylor Promotions versus Dalton Casser, Dak Draper, and Eli Ismo. Let's see. Shane Taylor's Productions retain. Josh Woods versus Silas Young for Last Man Standing. Um, Josh Woods won the Last Man Standing match. Oh wow. Okay, Ring of Honor Pure Championship. Jonathan Gresham versus Mike Bennett. Jonathan Gresham won by submission. Um, the ROH TV title. Tony Deppen versus Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee is the new TV champ. Oh, I didn't know he was a. I didn't know he was a double champion. Hey, that's some Jonathan Gresham. Ring of Honor at lately be confused with other stuff, so I apologize. So Jonathan Gresham and Red Titus are the tag team champions. So they did a fight without honor match for that against Chris Dickinson and Homicide. So that's interesting. I knew Jonathan Gresham was like I knew he was a double champion, a tag champion before, and still had the pure championship with Jay Lethal. Now I know they recently lost it, but I guess they must but it was stayed within the group. But Gresham got it back, I guess, with Red Titus. So Homicide and Chris Dickerson are the new RH tag team champs. So yeah, something different. I kind of knew this one already because they they shown that one. So Bandino won by pinfall and now the new ROH World Champion. So yeah, cool beans. Chelsea Green did make an appearance, so she's gonna be start wrestling for ROH. She signed with them. So determined bracket is a little fishy, or it was like somebody was messing with it, but I didn't see the official bracket. But I know that Chelsea Green is supposed to be um that I didn't know. Like I knew some of some wrestlers, but I just didn't know all of them because I needed to start, keeping up with Ring of Honor. But it's just their stuff. It's just like so like pre-recorded, and I know they got like a big roster, but I'm sorry, but some of these shows needs to go live. Like Ring of Honor needs to be live. But I can understand with their situation because of they toured like a few times and things like that, and yeah, just different. We're gonna talk a little bit about Raw because the shocker they had when they kicked off the show. Let's get some of the news before we talk about oh sorry. Sorry, just give me a second here. Um, let's see. Okay, the Death Before Dishonor pay per view will take place September 12th, and it's going to be at RP Funding Center in Lakeland, Florida. So they're doing nothing big in August, so just like shows and stuff, and just go from there. So tickets for sale for the Honor Club members is Friday, July 16th. Well, this Friday, on Friday, July 23rd. Their freaking fees and whatever. And during the Honor Club pre-sale, members will receive a $10 discount on each ticket purchase. So that's a good thing, giving them, a discount like that. So and they also mentioned like RO will make history for Death Before Dishonor. They're going to crown a new on that on pay-per-view. Wrestling and see where they're going to be touring at. So it got me interested. Sorry, I just need to figure out like if they. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, they have. What was their favorite title match for Best in the World? Let's see. 5% voted for the six-man tag titles. 10% voted for the tag team titles. 24% voted for the pure championship. Um, 10, 10% for the world TV title, and 52% for Rush versus Bandito for the world title. So it seems like the world title match was their favorite. But Let's go to tickets. Maybe they'll talk about more on that. Um, okay, they're doing Glory by Honor. Let's see, night one and two. But where is it going to be at? So I guess they're going to still stay at that same place for their shows. Oh, okay. Night one will be in Philadelphia, and let's see what night two is going to be. Oh, it'll be in Philadelphia as well. So Glory by Honors, both night one and night two will be in Philadelphia. So they somewhere they're gonna start it like late this month or next month that they're gonna start the tournament to crown for the ROH Women's Championship. So they didn't mention that yet. Um, I'm sorry, I'm just talking to somebody. Sorry. Of course, we ain't gonna talk about Brock Lesnar's new look. He just got like a ponytail, but the sides and back cut, but have like hair in the top. So kind of crazy look. But yay! Oh yeah, Malachi Black, formerly known as Aleister Black, debuted in the Ring of Honor. He ended up kicking R. Anderson and Cody Rhodes in the head. So that feud is gonna be going on. So that's the only thing I know about what's going on. And I forgot. I know Kenny Omega is gonna be fit. I think he's that's happened. For the WWE production truck in Houston. So they got a truck there already. So normally it'll take them like a day or two for them to be here. So that's different. But I'm just trying to see. I'm looking at something there that says Alexa Bliss reacts to fan trying to body shame her. Because she did a special on WWE and saying like, these wrestlers they work out every day and more than me, but they they want to present themselves with a look or like or stamina to like like keep it up in the ring and stuff like that. So well, that's a good thing for like wrestlers that they go to the gym and work out and no one stay in ring shape and things like that. So good for them. But we know this wrestler boos are fake. We do know that, but still, whatever. The only thing you see me get excited about is like when a woman or when a women superstar end up being nude or something. That's the only thing you're gonna see me get excited about. But otherwise, like well, there's like women wrestlers that got good looks and stuff like that. But it's like I just mainly pay attention to what they can do in the ring than anything else. So you could be like an ugly person, but still can do good in the ring, and I'm like, yep, fan of that. So I'm sorry, but unless anything big happens, like they pose for like a magazine or something like that, but I'm not gonna get excited over because like her boobs fake or she dyed her hair or something like that, or she wears contacts or whatever. I'm not gonna read her reaction to fans trying to body shame her because some of us fans are just idiots. That's basically what we are, like idiots. It's like since we got the power to type type to somebody on Twitter or look at the photos that I'm sorry, because he's on his fourth DUI, and WWE ain't gonna do nothing about it. So that's one thing. Um, you gotta like really take responsibility of your own. Although things ain't playing or things just just a spur of the moment thing. So things happen, but the person that did it got to take full responsibility for their significant other or who they was with. So I'm sorry for Naomi. Her deleting her Twitter page. Like I follow her on Instagram, but it's like if the fans are like that stupid, just to shame, body shame, or blaming something that a wrestler didn't have anything to do with it, it's just stupid. It's just like seriously. Before I get to the Monday Night Raw results, I'm gonna read them with y'all. I did seen it, but sometimes I forget things. Like some of the matches that were interesting that I paid attention to, I do that. But I guess it just got a lot going on. So um, what I was gonna get into because I know like today, tomorrow, and Wednesday I gotta do like a little bit more video, like to catch up on posting and things like that. So for women's wrestling Wednesday, I didn't do a video last week, but I will do two of them this week. So if y'all got any suggestions like which women's wrestling match I should watch while having y'all watch with, that's on YouTube, let me know. And I will, watch the match and while I'm recording whatever and see how that goes. So but anyways, it'll be this Wednesday. We'll have two women's matches, and it will like go from there. So there's a special thing that I'm gonna do for you guys. Um, I think it's gonna be like next month. Like one of the matches, because normally I do like Thursday. I normally do like a exclusive match because I normally would do that and like normally like I do like a match that I was at that I recorded for you guys just to like because normally I record like matches and call them exclusive. It's because it's like although y'all not at the place, but it'll give y'all opportunity like to see these matches and be like, oh, I'm gonna go to their next show, or I should go to their next show. So that's what I do with you know with the videos that I have. So so what the routine is going to be like, some of them I'm going to record by phone and some of them I'm going to record by camera. So I apologize for the ones that recorded by phone is because like I don't know how to switch the information from my phone to my laptop because some of these phones like they kind of got like a block on it. So yeah, what more can I do? But so one of the exclusive episodes will be a women's match. um I'm not going to tell y'all which one, but it will be on a Wednesday in August. Instead of it being on a Thursday, it will be on a Wednesday for that particular match because it's Women Wrestling Wednesday. So, well, some of y'all was probably were that's watching that. Some of y'all was probably there at the show, because they did had like a couple of women's matches on the WrestleFest at Zelo Pro Wrestling. So One of those matches I did record, but y'all probably saw it live when it was on Fight TV anyway. So I'm just gonna show one of those matches again. So I kind of spoiled it a little bit, like where it was that I recorded it from, but I'm not gonna say which match was recorded. I'm just gonna say that for excuse me. I'm just gonna say that for probably the day before it get released. So if y'all looking at an episode like saying that wait, WFSO exclusive is missing, it'll be because it'll be pushed a day early because of a women's match. So there you go. So I don't know how long like exclusive is going to be, but it will start August. I think it's going to be, let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's going to start Thursday, August 4th for the very first match that we're going to show on WFSO. So it's not like a season premiere. It's like like the first half of the season was shown like starting in, I think it was like in March or late February, early March, I believe. Then the rest, then we will start showing them until on to my birthday, until the day before my birthday, I should say, on that Thursday, April 22nd, was the last show of the first half of the season of Resclusive. So the second half will be on the way to you August 4th. Could be anytime. So at least it will be before, it'll be like during the day, at least before, right before, I would say, when Impact Wrestling comes on. So it'll be on at least like an hour, no later than 6 o'clock, I should say. If it is later than that, I apologize. It probably something I was doing back then. So sorry about that. But it should be on there before 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. At least before Impact Wrestling comes on. Mentioned Bobby Lashley, Xavier Woods kicked off the show. Xavier Woods won, so it was a good shocker thing that they needed to do at that moment. So that was a smart move for their part to do that, to have Xavier Woods win. I don't care how he won, but it was a roll up or not. At least he won just to get that shock value for people watching before, okay, Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal seem like they're gonna have their feud going on. Probably gonna be right, kind of started. So at least they keep like a feud, like something on Raw for like keep it going. But although they don't have one match, but I think but the feud isn't over. But I think what's gonna happen is they're probably gonna have a match at SummerSlam. So just to get like Jinder Mahal back elevated before he was going on hiatus with an injury for a while. So dude dropping even Marie, suddenly attacked her and threw her on the over the that. And of course, the action by both, like it ended up being a triple threat match with Asuka, Naomi, and Alessa, and Nikki Ash. So, what do y'all think about Nikki Ash's gimmick, like being a superhero? So, let me know. I think it's okay, but I know it's gonna get some used to, but it's gonna take time. But I already liked the Nikki Cross already, like how she was like insane and crazy when she was with Sanity. But I guess this superhero thing, I guess it's something that try to make it appealing and make it interesting. And plus, she's on this winning streak, so this is gonna be interesting, like to see that she's gonna be continue her winning streak, or is she gonna win this Sunday the briefcase? So I wouldn't mind winning the briefcase. It'll be something different, like a different woman, like holding the briefcase and holding the title, whatever. So like, let me get to this before we get on to like the next matches and stuff like that. Um, like Alexa Bliss, although she's in this new character now, like she had the Raw and SmackDown women title, and also won the women's tag team title twice with Nikki Cross. So I don't want to see her, win, the Money in the Bank briefcase out of the Raw's point of view. Um, Asuka, no, like she finally won the Raw Women's Championship and she won Money in the Bank last year. So we don't want to see that. I know. Also, Naomi, she won the SmackDown Women's Champion. She been SmackDown Women's Champion twice, but she never won the Raw Women's Championship. So that one I give a pass because I don't. I would like to see her win the Raw's Women's Championship finally. So yeah, something new at least. And for Nikki Ash, like she only held the tag team title, but she never been Raw or SmackDown Women's Champion. So it'd be something new for her. So she's one of the few women that I'm gonna be rooting for this Sunday. But I'm not gonna say like who actually win, but I will do a separate video on that this week just for my picks on who I think will be winning the that Money in the Bank ladder match because we ain't got to the SmackDown side of things and like they only got like three people from SmackDown and there's still one spot left. So it's gonna be interesting like who they're gonna use and like oh yeah, something that I should mention too. Y'all probably saw it like earlier today too, but they added it was like first it was Liv Morgan and it was like Carmella and Selena Vega that was just in it, but they took Carmella out and put her in this in a women's title match that's gonna be this Friday on SmackDown instead of the pay per view. So which is still good. So something good for the fans. And they kind of replaced they kind of replaced it with Liv Morgan on SmackDown at first, but they decided to added Natalia in the match. So there will be no women's tag team title match for the pay per view. Kind of sucks, but what more can you do? So Natalia will be in that match for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Well, with her being like a tag team champion, she can she can actually go for the Raw or SmackDown Women's Champion. But the thing is, she's already been like SmackDown Women's Champion, but she never been a Raw Women's Championship. So it'd be interesting to see her like win the briefcase and barely cash it on Raw or something like that. Who knows? But then again, we'll get to when then again in a minute. But AJ Styles went against Ibar. Um, Ibar did win the match, kind of like a big seated splash for the pin he went for. Then almost went against Eric, and it was just so it was good, but it was also hilarious at the same time that Eric looked like he couldn't get no offensive moves on them because almost is like too tall. So interesting, but almost did win, and the match, the tag team title, the Raw tag team title match was supposed to happen next Monday, but they switched it to this Sunday for Money in the Bank pay per view. So this turn switch, I don't know why. So I don't know. Roberto Carrillo versus Sheamus for the United States Championship match that was supposed to happen. Sheamus attacked Humberto from behind, and although he came out there, it was just like a squash match. Sheamus hit a bro kick with him and pinned him 1, 2, 3. So Sheamus did retain, and of course Sheamus was clear to wrestle after he broke after Roberto Carrillo broke his nose. But after he Sheamus was beating up Humberto, Damian Priest finally came back. So we don't know where he was going at, but came back to make the save, and it seems like them two are gonna be in the field, but they might save that for SummerSlam. Who knows? But it'd be cool like to give Damian Priest like the United States title match and him actually win it. Because I think he'll be the No, he won't be the first because Ricochet done that. Like be the first to win the North American title and United States title. So, but Damian Priest will be the second to do that if he wins it. He wins, the United States title match with Sheamus whenever that happens. But I'm thinking most likely probably SummerSlam. False Count Anywhere match with Ricochet and John Morrison. This match was something else. They used ladders, did like a lot of excuse me, over the top moves. They even used Miz on here. Uh, Riddle came out and was messing with the Miz, but before that, Riddle was talking to Ricochet, whatever. Then Morrison and the Miz came out. Then they was using their guns, their little toy guns or whatever, wherever you call them. They were using them on Ricochet and squirted Miz with it and messing with the Miz's wheelchair. Uh, yeah, yeah, he was mocking Miz. That's true. Um, it was just so funny, but Ricochet did win the match. So finally, he won the match, and for God knows how long. Um, oh, the drip stick. That's what they call it, the drip stick. So Ricochet did win that match, and this was I said, but then again, with the what I'm about to talk about right now, Rhea Ripley went against Natalia, and tough hard hitting match, and Rhea Ripley did win the match. So even if Natalia did try to, go for the World Women's Championship, if she has the women's tag title as well, unless she like comes to interfere in Charlotte's match, which is something interesting. Then last she came out and came up with a serious thing, start breaking up the VIP lounge and just start destroying it and said like he's gonna do this to Kofi. So I guess we get the serious Lashley, but it's like we always get the serious Lashley, but I think what it is like I think some people I don't know if it's like some of the fans that was sick of it, but I wasn't sick of it. I enjoyed it, but they I guess they got sick and tired looking at the laid back, relaxed Bobby Lashley, but can be dominant in the ring. Like he relaxed outside the ring, but laid back outside the ring, but dominant in the ring. So I didn't have a problem with that, but I guess they want to do a different turn with this one. So I guess that's why they did what they did, and that was it for anything like that yet. But I guess it's like, but then this was the go home show before the pay per view, so I can understand that. So the go home show for SmackDown would be this Friday with fans. They got a fatal four way. I'm sorry, four, not four, but with the four participants in the men's side of the Money in the Bank ladder match, and it got completed last week with I think Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Baron Corbin, and they was talking about more about his like hair, like Baron Corbin's hairline because he's starting to grow his hair. And I guess that's like a gimmick that they're gonna be working on. They're gonna mess with. So I know there were some people that are getting ideas that they should like do what they did with Heath Slater, like he trying to fight for trying to get a contract with one of the either Raw or SmackDown NXT, but I don't think they should do like a loser leaves SmackDown or anything like that with Baron Corbin. Just have him keep losing his matches. You know, like what they did with MVP when he's on that losing streak. Then he finally won the match. Then the next week he won the United States title again. They can do something like that and like probably kind of make him like a bigger star than what he is now. So like, don't get me wrong, him winning King of the Ring last year or was it year before? One of the two was good, but it was just it got overplayed. But I think it was 2 years ago that he won King of the Ring. But it got overplayed for way too long, and he's not getting anything to show for it. Like maybe maybe a Intercontinental Championship match. No, winning the IC title or haven't even competed for the world title. He has nothing to show for it by him winning King of the Ring. And normally, when you win King of the Ring, you have a good chance of being like world champion, which they shown from time to time. But they don't have the King of the Ring that much. But rumor is they might have King of the Ring in September. I don't know if it's gonna be like on a Raw show or a SmackDown show or how they're gonna do it, but I don't know. But that's just a rumor right now, so I don't know if it's gonna be true or not. But that's what I heard. Um, let's see. I guess we're gonna talk about one more thing before we Antonio Deville's WWE ring return. So let's see. Ah, they say it's a possibility that she might enter in the Money in the Bank ladder match herself and make her in ring return there. Well, kind of interesting, but like she can get a time match anytime she wants to. She's like an assistant to the authority. So, well, the official. So I'll say that they shouldn't do that if she has the money in the bank match. He'll just piss people off. We're gonna get out of here right now. Thank you guys for watching. Also watch out for my WFSO preview for Slammiversary, which will be this Saturday, and Money in the Bank will be this Sunday. So watch out for that. Um, Also, I forgot to mention. I'm sorry. They were supposed to they would celebrate NWO week with WWE. They was putting like some videos, but the Broken Skull sessions that they supposed to have with Kevin Nash was supposed to shown yesterday, but they never put it up. There was a view like with icons with Lex Luger last week. They were supposed to show that one, but they put that down. So I think one of those either icons with Lex Luger, or Broken Skull sessions with Kevin Nash. One of those will probably will be like after the pay per view. So don't know which one, but they probably going to put it on there. So we'll see if I'm right. Like this video, please give it a like. It'll spread the word of this video and this channel as well. Don't forget we're trying to get to 200 subscribers. Um, when we get to 200 subscribers, I will do a separate video and announce the winner of that. They will win a Brewers T-shirt, but they will have the option if they want the Brewers mask as well. So we'll hopefully we get there by the end of August, because there's another prize that I want to give away around September, which would be the right time for that prize to come out. So hopefully we get there by the end of August. The 200 subscribers. Um, Probably when we do that video, I will also announce the prizes to get to 250 subscribers for that time too. So we're just trying to get up there with subscribers, at least trying to get up to 1,000. At least I'm hoping by the end of the year, but it may take longer than that. So like I said, I'm trying to spread the news about this channel and stuff. So hopefully you guys out there share the channel and spread it out there and let people know what I'm doing and what WFSO is doing as well. So hopefully y'all can do that. Also, if you want to enter in these giveaways, all you gotta do is subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you and welcome to the channel. And plus, you're halfway there. And comment on this video and other future videos. The more you comment, the bigger and better chances you get to win the giveaway. Like I said, we're doing this. We're gonna do it. We're doing it all this year since January, and we're trying to keep it going. So it seems like it's a good thing to show. But although we're on a slow start, but hopefully we can get there, sooner. But thank you guys for watching. We will be back on here next week for of course, a live episode of WFSO Aftermath and some interesting things. We can talk about the results of both Slammiversary and Money in the Bank. Um, of course, like with Slammiversary for the Knockouts title, it's going to be a surprise person that's going to make their either return or debut for Impact Wrestling. But I don't know who it is, but one of my friends said that we should know who it is if it wasn't Chelsea Green, which made her, debut appearance at Ring of Honor yesterday. So they think it should be someone else. Well, only thing I can say, look back on the like women and stuff that they fired in April, and just remember who's available and go from there. So we'll see. But until till the next video, y'all have a good week and keep watching the videos and enjoy wrestling. Enjoy the NBA Finals with the Bucks. So go Bucks. Hopefully they win Game 4 this Wednesday, and also win Game 5 this Saturday. Although they're on the road, at least make it a game because we know it's definitely going to be a Game 5. So if they win, Wednesday, we know it's going to be a Game 6 on. I think it's going to be Monday. Not sure though, but next Monday. But we'll see. The schedule is out, but I just didn't really, pay attention. But anyways, y'all have a good one.